Hey, thanks for taking just a quick moment to learn a little bit about my GoFundMe. In June of 2015, I decided to resign from a very conservative evangelical church in Kentucky because after a year of rigorous study and really a lifelong experience of reconciling my faith and my sexuality, I finally decided that God created me gay and it was a beautiful thing and there was nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, also realizing that was going to make my capacity to be a pastor a little bit more difficult. But I eventually found a community of people that are called progressive Christianity, and realized that I had found a home there, and that was a place where I was going to be able to pastor. However, at the same time, realizing that my bachelor's in pastoral ministry from Moody Bible Institute would probably be even better suited if I was to get a Masters of Divinity from a more progressive school like Garrett Evangelical Theological Seminary. And so I decided to go back to school. And so in this fall, I'll be starting to go back to seminary in order to better understand progressive theology and what it means to create inclusive communities where all people are welcome, no matter what their background is, or their upbringing, or their color of their skin, or their sexuality, or their gender, or what country they come from, or ethnicity, or a race they identify with. To be able to welcome people and love people on the journey, whether they have questions or doubts, or they believe in God or not, but to just meet people where they are and to love them, and to create churches that are safe spaces like that. And so I've decided to go back to school, and that is not a cheap thing. Thankfully, Garrett Theological Seminary has awarded me an 85% scholarship, but that still leaves me with a chasm that I need to make up. I am working part-time at Urban Village United Methodist Church, learning what it means to be part of a fully inclusive, Jesus-loving community that is bold and relevant, which is truly what my heart is to do, is to communicate the gospel of Jesus in a bold and relevant way that's inclusive to all people. And so if you choose today to support me financially to go into school, that is what you are supporting. You are supporting someone who desires to create inclusive communities where people can learn about faith and spirituality and understand the role that Christ can play in their life, while at the same time doing so in a bold and relevant way that makes sense to people. And so would you consider supporting me along the journey? I thank you in advance for the support that's going to come my way, and I look forward to walking this journey with you. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, or feel free to reach out if you have any questions or inquiries about this further. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and I look forward to seeing what God does through your gifts.